Okay, now I'm going to bring out Jackson Browne. Jackson joined us on the bus back in September, I think. Is that it? In September, working with Fernando's kids, spent the day on board. He really gives of himself, puts his energies into things that he believes in. Really needs no introduction, Jackson Browne.
Hey. Thank you, Brian. It's a real pleasure to be on hand to hear the students from View Park perform these songs, some of my favorite songs, John Lennon's songs, the songs that speak so directly to our hearts and to our souls, our consciousness. And it's a pleasure to be here on hand with Yoko and Quincy, two of the greatest visionary artists of our time, to celebrate the inception of this bus. As an artist, as one of the many artists that has gone to South Central Los Angeles on many occasions to work with these kids, and as a matter of fact, the director of the choir that you just heard was a student 10 years ago when I was working with a different choir director and with the students there. And as a matter of fact, some of those students are in my band now. So as somebody who's watched firsthand, how people develop and how kids can develop, I'll say that this bus is a very timely thing to have happen. For one thing, you'd be sitting around working with kids, and we were trying to make a studio downtown in South LA and Washington Prep, and we were trying to put together the equipment and get the right amount of stuff. And one time or another, I would think, man, wouldn't it be great if there was just some real support for this? As Yoko said, it takes a lot of money and it takes a lot of organization and it takes a lot of goodwill on the part of these incredible manufacturers and people who have come together to put this bus together. It's something that will take us far into the future as far as teaching the values that we all espouse, and yet somehow have governments that don't really act upon. So this is a case in which the people have taken, those of us who make music, those of us who love music, and who know the power of music, are willing to take this incredible tool into the communities that need it the most. So it's a very good day. It's a very wonderful day when you see this bus come into fruition. This bus has gone all around the country now, and I can only say that the thing that we see in our communities as being necessary, is what is needed, is what's needed in all the communities. It's needed all over the world. It's no secret that studying music aids brain development. I mean, there's study after study have shown that kids who study music do better in math and in science. We're not talking about raising a generation of people who are merely musicians or entertainers. We're talking about the people who will take the world into sustainability, to take the world into peace, to take the world into the paradise that is promised by all the religions on this planet, but hasn't been delivered on by any of them. Yeah, I tell you, it's wonderful to see this bus come into fruition. I congratulate all the manufacturers and people that have contributed, and it's wonderful to be in the presence of a visionary like Yoko Ono, and it's great to be here today with you all. And thanks to Maurice, Marquise, the choir director from the. Yeah. I would like to thank Fernando Pullum, who I've known for I don't know how many years now, 15 or 20 years, for being the person who... Albert Schweitzer said, personal example is not one of the ways in which you can influence people. It's the only way. So I thank him for being a personal example to me and to all of his students and all of us here. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackson.